as we wait for Augustine to join in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yes, Ivan, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much. A good evening to everyone.
Yes, good evening, sir.
My name is Ivan Zizinga, and I'm part of the mentorship program by the ACCA. Purposely, we organized this meeting so that you, the mentees, can get to know who I am, and we also get to know each other and how I can be able to help each one of you complete the qualification stage. I will be sharing my experiences and how I managed to successfully finish the papers, and also get to know at what stage each one of you is, and maybe the challenges and the achievements that have been attained. So, briefly about myself, I do hold a Bachelor of Commerce from Mahatma Gandhi University, which is in India, and it is the same place where I attained my affiliate status. I do hold a diploma in accounting and finance from Chambogo University, a Bachelor of Science in physics from Balala University. I am currently pursuing my Master of Science in Financial Engineering with World Quant University, USA. Um, I have worked with different organizations, but currently do work with Ernst and Young, which I just joined a few weeks back as a senior auditor. I know some of you already knew that I work with Five Star Plastics, a subsidiary of Roseform, as an internal audit manager. Yes, because of the SCCA, I was able to enter EY, so I could not leave that opportunity. Um, that is briefly about myself and what I'm doing currently. What I've not told you is I also own a school called Giovanni School of Accountancy. That is my venture where we help SSS students to clear their papers. I will not use this platform to talk so much about it, but we can keep engaging and see how we can help you succeed. What we should know is, at this point in time, I am your mentor, and so I just have to be helping you here and there to ensure that you can also cross the line from the student category to the affiliates category. Okay, so having heard from myself and what I'm doing, I also need to know what you guys, what's about you guys, especially the paper that you are currently doing. Of course, once you tell me the paper, I'll get to know the level at which you are. And you can also share with us probably the challenges that you have faced so far in this journey. I believe this interaction shall help us probably have some motivational boost. And I know it is challenging, but we can probably go away with some actionable steps that can help us clear the papers. So back to you, the moderator. Please let me hear from each one of the team so that, after the introductions, then I can be able to share what I have prepared for you guys as your mentor.
Okay, thank you very much, Ivan, for the brief introduction about yourself. It is amazing, and I think the team is too eager to hear from you. And I am very hopeful by the end of the session, we shall have gotten something from what you have for us today. Yeah, as he has said, it's time to introduce ourselves to him. I can briefly tell him your name and also briefly about your academic history and the level of the paper you are doing right now. I think I will go first. I'm Semwang Henry, BCom from Makerere University, and currently doing SCCA Level 3. And I'm very hopeful to go for FM in December. Yeah, that is it from me. Let me go to Sanyo.
Yes, good evening. I think I might not be able to share a video. I'm still trying to look for better light where I will not look very dark. Yes. Well, not look very, very dark.
Okay, it's okay.
I don't know if that's better. Yes. Sanya Francisca is my name. I did a bachelor's degree in commerce at Makerere University. I am currently on level 3, still struggling to finish at least a paper. I did one in September. I did SBR in September, and hopefully I want to do AAA in December. I worked earlier, but I had paused a bit to finish school, which is taking a bit longer than I expected. So somehow I feel like I am so ready to go back and work. I was hoping that the papers would really move faster if I gave them more time, but somehow it's not worked exactly as I wished. So we need the finances, we need the monies to keep us pushing. So the chances of, actually, I think I'm open for work now. I think it would be helpful for me to go back so that I'll be able to fund the fees and everything. That is for me. Good to meet you, Mr. Zizinga, and thank you for offering yourself to support us through this journey.
Thank you very much, Sanyo. Over to you, Amina.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, I hope I'm audible enough. My
Yeah,
name
you're
is
audible.
okay. My name is Gaina Mungo Amina. I'm sorry, I will not be able to share a video. I hope it's okay.
Yeah, very okay.
Okay. I had a Bachelor of Science in Actuarial Science from Makerere University. Currently doing PM. I had FM in September. I had AA in June. Waiting for results for FM and currently preparing for PM. Um, a project manager at Pataka Heritage Center. Also a financial controller at Magma Associates. That is it for now, I think. I'm glad to meet all of you and hoping for the from our mentor, Mr. Zizinga. Back to you, moderator.
Okay, thank you very much, Amina. Let's hear from Maria.
Hi everyone. My name is Bateve Maria Vanessa, and I came straight from Senior 6 to join ACCA. So currently I'm doing audit and assurance. It has been a struggle with audit. I'm still finding a hard problem. This is my second attempt. Hoping to sit for it in December, and I start tax in September.
Okay, thank you, Maria. Patricia?
Good evening, everyone. My name is
Good evening.
Patricia Muchani. Currently, I'm doing PM. I hope to do PM in December. Um, yeah, that's all. I'm not working. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, team. I'm very hopeful Ivan has heard from all of us. So I think it's time to listen very attentively. And at the end of the session, we'll have a chance to ask questions and which we'll attend to. So over to you, Ivan, for now.
Okay, thank you so much, Samwanga, for coordinating this. And I'm glad to have such a team that I'm going to be helping go through the qualification level. I believe we are all at different levels, with most of us at level, in fact, I think it's a mix, level 2 and 3. I believe we all have different aspirations, and we have different challenges. However, what I can say is, yes, we should appreciate that the qualification is indeed tough, it being equivalent to a master's level. So to Maria, you are doing a master's qualification, and therefore you have that opportunity to align your academic life in the normal or formal academic setting. I believe, yes, it is a tough qualification, but since you've been able to reach where you are now, this really speaks volumes about your potential and commitment to the cause. And so I'm very certain that at one point in time, you should be able to clear the papers. Personally, yes, I had a bachelor's, but it was in physics. When I started my essay qualification, so what I did was to do a bachelor's in commerce alongside an SSA qualification. Yes, the bachelor's in commerce helped me probably get into the business line, in addition to the diploma in accounting. But I will attribute to the success to hard work. We should really appreciate the demand of the qualification, and so we have to devise means of how we can be able to clear the papers. Yes, at one point in time I'll be able to share the techniques that you can use to overcome these stubborn papers. But I think we should be able to set goals and foresee where we want to be as accountants. Uh, I know each one of you had a purpose or had a reason why they had to start with the qualification. There are other qualifications, but you chose SCCA with reasons that are well known to you. However, I think you considered the international opportunities that come along with SCCA qualification, and it being a prestigious qualification, of course. I was able to penetrate into Ernst and Young, I believe, because of my technical knowledge. And when it came to cracking the interviews, I was able to give exactly what the employer expects. So that means that while you are setting your target and your career vision, you should embed it in this qualification phase. You shouldn't look at these papers as just mere passing papers. I always tell my students that it is important you understand the concepts that are being taught to you. Yes, you can fail the paper, but at least have the skill gained from the paper that you are sitting. At one point, essay questions are always so much practical, and I know those who are already working. This helps even to improve your performance at the place of work. Um, what I can assure you is, once you get out of the qualification, when you are confident and you have the skills on your fingertips, there are vast opportunities that are ready for you. The challenge is you getting through the qualification phase when you are the same person. That is the most challenging part of it. You should be able to apply the key concepts that you learn from each one of the papers that you are going through. Yes, I've seen some of us are not working, but I would advise for you to at least get something, even if it's a volunteer opportunity. You go for it so that you can apply whatever you're studying. It even becomes so easy for you to crack these papers because even the reasoning, even the application gets down to what you are doing. And to those that are working and are still finding it a challenge, I know now there comes in the time factor. So, how do you plan your time so that you spare some few hours for your studies and you prepare adequately before the paper? The truth is, our qualification all the papers. Yes, Amina says studying while working is so good. True, that's why I had to mention it. It has its own dynamics, but you really benefit from it. You learn how to prioritize your time. I remember since I was doing a double qualification, BCom and SCCA, I literally had no time for Premier League. I had no time for World Cup. I had to cut off some of the things that comes with life. And I gave my all to the SCCA. I will tell you that with India, you study, the state where I was, we used to study from 8 to 5 because you had to study SCCA and BCom at once, every day up to Saturday. So the day that you had was only a Sunday. So I literally equate that to someone who is working. So you have to really strategize, make sure that the little time you have, you dedicate it to your studies. Make sure that you have a timetable so that you do not take a day without going through these concepts. That is very, very important. What we should know is, while the qualification is really challenging, but what are the long-term benefits? I'm sure you are all aware SCCA is a globally recognized qualification that whichever country you move to, you'll be able to express yourself as an SCCA and opportunities will just flow your way. And I cannot forget talking about the career prospects. I moved from internal audit, where I was a manager, into EY as a senior auditor just because of, I believe, the knowledge. Now at this point, it's even beyond the qualification because you can have the papers, but are you able to apply the skills that you're gaining? So we should change our mindset from finishing the papers, getting a 50%, to understanding the concepts so that you can be able to apply them in the actual working environment. And how can you be able to gain that confidence? Once you give in time, once you love the content of the subject of the paper that you are covering at that point in time. I know most of us want to finish it so fast. It is really challenging and you shouldn't risk. Make sure that you set yourself small but achievable goals. I always tell my students, let us sit one paper per sitting instead of going for two each sitting, or skipping one sitting and then you sit 2 papers in the next sitting. That is suicidal. Make sure that yes, you want to finish the paper, the qualification stage, but it is not worth risking all your balls, okay, in one sitting. Go for one paper, make sure that you utilize the time that you have, clear it, then go to the next one. Trust me, it is easier to achieve small milestones than achieving bigger ones with a greater risk. And once you clear a paper each and every sitting, you gain more confidence. Otherwise, you're going to be overwhelmed by the 2 papers or 3 papers that you want to sit in one. I personally sat one paper at a go, and each stone was killing a bird. In fact, the level of interaction I had with the papers helped me to gain confidence to an extent that I even felt I was ready to teach these papers. And when I returned to Uganda, I had to start a school with SBR. And when I approached the SCCA guys, they were like, okay, you have the skills, you passed all your papers on first attempt. Please go ahead and help our Ugandan community teach them. That is what I want each one of you to develop. Go for one paper, interact with the content. You must cover everything. Do not cherry pick. Once you cover everything in the paper, once you use the various resources that the SSA provide, you gain confidence, and you do not look at clearing the paper, but you look at the skills that you're gaining. So by the time you apply or by the time you pay for the exam, you are confident that you are able to apply the concepts in the scenarios that the examiners will bring. And what is going to come out, you'll be able to clear the paper. And yes, some of us who have tried a paper, it fails, or you fail it, it is okay. You are not alone. You realize that the pass mark always is between 45, 40, there are those even with 30. So do not feel that you're the only one who's failing. This is a process that is challenging, but once you realize where you made a mistake and you correct it, trust me, the next time you go for that paper, you'll be able to crack it. So what do I mean? Make sure that you evaluate the techniques that you're applying for each one of the papers. And out of my experience, each essay paper has a different technique. So make sure that as you start a given paper, draft a technique that you're going to apply. If it is covering content first and then running through the questions, while some papers will require you to go through the text very fast, look at webinars on YouTube, and then do the questions. And there are those that are going to require you to constantly practice. So don't think that if you passed double A with a given technique, it will also apply to FM. No. Understand the paper and then apply an appropriate technique for that paper. Trust me, you will not have any challenge when it comes to clearing these papers. Okay, I always ask students, why did you choose the SCCA? What motivated you to pursue SCCA? Okay, was it career growth like myself from physics to accounting? Was it the job opportunities that are on the market? Is it personal goals as an individual? Or you have a personal purpose to the accounting world? I'm sure once you realize why you started the qualification, even the small stumbling blocks that come around will not be able to stop you you will be unstoppable. Let me ask Sanyu, why did you start SCCA? You can share with us.
Mm, okay. Uh, I have done accounts. I've done accounting. I think all my journey through, it's always been my option. So even after I have did my bachelor's in commerce, the next thing in my to pursue either my ACCA or a master's. So for me, it's basically career for me to keep developing in what in the field of finance and accounting. So it's
Okay. How about Patricia? Yes, Patricia? Okay. Someone, can you hear me?
Be
Yes, Patricia, you can go on,
Yes,
please.
Ivan, you're breaking.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Saying that I knew that the protocol after campus, because the fact that I did accounting BBA was either a CPA and SCCA. So I was like, I need something that is going to help me, because even while at campus, I didn't really understand the whole concept. So I just started to do the course after, but I did not really understand. And as a result, I failed a lot. So when I, sat and had a meeting with myself, I realized that I want the career. I saw the opportunities that it comes with. So now I just want to have, like, I want to develop the career and move in the line of finance and accounting, and most probably maybe audit. Yeah.
Okay. So, is my audio now somehow okay? Probably it's my network.
Yeah, you know, okay.
All right. I think we always have network glitches. Okay, so Patricia, we've heard from you, and it is important that each one of us, yes, get to know why they started the course. And also, instead of talking to yourself, also find someone to open up to and share the challenges that you're facing and how they were able to overcome. As I said, we with this qualification, there are very many students who are having challenges, especially with clearing papers. But each one of them with their own story can be able to help you out. I've had a friend who sat one of the papers at a professional level 5 times. She was working, she knew the things, but it is a challenging journey. Once you sit her down and talk to her, you realize the level of commitment and how determined she was to clear the papers, and now she's a member and enjoying all the benefits. So you should be able to talk to someone, and in case you need any help, you can reach out to me. I can connect you with some of the students I know and the working professionals who can share with you their experiences and how they were able to overcome the fear. I know it's not easy to keep moving, but once you hear from someone who has gone through the same experience, it becomes very easy to move. Yes, this is our first interaction. I don't want to keep it so long. However, I have a number of things that I can share with you, team. I know we can keep interacting. I want to share with you exam techniques, how you can approach the different papers. Since I'm a tutor, I know of the resources that the SSA provides that we can make use of. And when it comes to Maria, Yes, you are doing your double A, okay, and I believe you can be able to utilize my expertise in these papers for you to be able to crack it. With you guys, I can be able to share the different resources. I have all the current textbooks, the current study resources that you can use. I can share with you how you can make use of the study hub for you to be able to clear the papers, how which YouTube resources are available, why you should be able to pay attention to technical articles, what is very important for each of the papers that you guys are doing. So I believe we are at the right platform and we can be able to support each other to go through this academic journey. What you should know is there is no competition with the level of when it comes to professional qualification. This is not like the university where we look at your first class. If you get, let me say, 70 or 80, it's about finishing the papers. And the number of friends that you accumulate on the journey, trust me, help you even survive after the qualification. So you do not have to be alone. Make sure that you have groups that you discuss with for each of the papers. Make sure that you engage with a number of stakeholders in this process. And at the end of the day, you'll be able to make it to the final stage. Before I come to an end, I want to, someone will ask me, how did you move from internal audit to external audit? And moreover, at a level of a senior person. Do not ignore the power of LinkedIn. Someone, do you know LinkedIn?
Yeah, Ivan, I know LinkedIn and I'm a member.
Perfect. Please make sure that you craft a very good profile on LinkedIn. Many recruiters always check out candidates from LinkedIn. I personally believe I exposed so much that I had as a person on LinkedIn, and recruiters used to go there and check out my profile. I would have around 50 from Deloitte, from PwC, from EY, all of them reading my profile. So make sure that you are active on LinkedIn. Craft a very good profile. Currently, you won't see my profile because it is down. I had a technical challenge, but I'm working towards re I'm working towards having it back. You know, when it comes to the world of technology, hackers are everywhere. But I'm already in touch with LinkedIn to have my profile back. So make sure that please you create a very sound profile on LinkedIn and follow most of the recruiters where you feel you need to work. If it is, let me say, PwC, if it is EY, if it is Deloitte, make sure that you follow their human resource. Just check EY HR, then follow them. Be at least visible. Trust me, while you are studying, but you are studying to open up opportunities for yourself. You are trying to prepare yourself for a better career prospect. So, who is going to avail you this career opportunity? Someone who is out there looking for potential candidates. So how can you be able to 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 show yourself to this person? It is through these professional platforms. I'm very intentional when it comes to professional platforms. I've not said create a very good one on Facebook, create a very good one on TikTok. No. LinkedIn is taken to be a professional social media platform. And all those serious employers always look out for candidates from that platform. So if you didn't have one, please make sure that you visit it, create a profile, And also when it comes to photos, please make sure that you get a very decent photo that you should put as your profile picture, and then make sure that at least you you try uh, sharpening the words that you put on your career, on your tagline. Let it be intentional that you're looking for someone from that given sector, and once they read your tagline, they're able to they're able to be or they're able to see what you can deliver. Yes, when it comes to our sessions, I will not only talk about the SCCA, but I also talk about opportunities that are available and how you can create visibility for yourself. Yes, next time I create or I call for a meeting, I'll go through the study techniques that are available. I'll talk about time management. I'll talk about the professional skills development. I also talk about motivation and mindset, because at this level, we all have different challenges, we have different opportunities, we have different aspirations, and we have different motivational factors. So we just need to hear from each one of us. In fact, I will not be dominating the discussions, but I will rather put up questions that can help you guys share. Now, when it comes to exam techniques, we shall hear from Patricia, what she's using. How about Amina? What is your trick? Then when it comes to study resources, do you have those that we can share and help each one of us? I believe we should be able to crack these papers, and we should be able at least to receive some positive words, to receive some motivation during these interactions. I want to thank you so much for creating this time and join the call. And please, next time, once Semwanga calls for a meeting, at least you can join in time and we finish as well on time. And Semwanga, I think we should be able to know that these sessions should last maximum 1 hour so that people can plan accordingly. And if it needs adjustment, you can guys discuss and then tell me which time is favorable. However, given my nature of work and other commitments, I am only available over the weekend. In case of any questions, yes, you can WhatsApp me. I can be able to answer you. I can be able to give you support via WhatsApp, but calls might be challenging given my working environment. Yes, let me hope I've been able to at least put a word or two in the life of an SSS student who is trying to go through the qualification stage. Back to you, Semwanga. Yes, for questions and then for moderation, and in case I need to answer a few things, I am still here to answer them.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ivan, for the session. I think one thing we need to agree as a team as to when the frequency of these sessions. Like, can we suggest having them every, like in a month, 3 times, 4 times? I think something that we need to suggest as a team. And also, one thing that we need to improve is we shall be sharing on what is to be discussed in our different sessions. Now, for example, this one has been mainly introduction, but now the next one, as Ivan has said, will be more sharing the techniques to be used, the resources, and various things. I think it's something that we shall be looking into. So I want to inquire from the team on the frequency of this session. Yeah, any member with a suggestion? Yes.
When uh I think we could do like maybe twice a month.
Okay. So is everyone okay with once, twice in a month? So that is having it on every on the having it in twice in a month, but that is on Saturday. Yeah, is it okay for everyone? We take that.
Uh,
Twice a month is okay for me. I think like the first, like now we've done this one, we skip one, then the second week.
Okay.
Wanji,
I saw your hand up.
I'm about.
Yes, I wanted to suggest that twice a month is okay, though I think close to the exam, the last month to the
Mm,
exam. If it's okay, we have like every Saturday, such that we keep in check. For
okay.
example, as we prepare for December, is it okay to have every Saturday of November, such that everyone is in check for the papers?
Okay, can I
Okay.
have my input?
Yeah, yes, Ivan, you can go on.
Semwang, I think you have around 3 mentors, right?
Yeah, we have like around 3 mentors.
Yes, maybe we can do twice a month, but I'll have, I think, to meet the other mentors and see what their program is. You might find maybe I have twice in a month, and then you have one from the other one, then two from the other one, and in a full month at least you've heard from each one of us. When it comes to mentorship, trust me, it's not something that you need to receive frequently. You get, we are just there to guide
Mm,
once in a while to show you how things should be done, and also to hear from you your challenges. It's not more. These are not organized to prepare you for exams. I think I'm talked about towards exams having every week. No, not really. We are not here to help you prepare for the papers. Or we shall not. I will not be discussing content in terms of paper content. We are just here to give general guidance and general encouragement during your journey. I don't know if that is clear, Semwanga.
yeah, very clear.
Yeah, so twice a month is okay, but I think as you got to meet Semwanga, maybe you can also discuss with the other mentor. I also discuss with them and see how we can be able to all of us to give you support in this journey. Okay,
Okay.
back to you, Semwanga.
Yeah, that is well noted. So I think after here, I'll also try to get in touch with other mentors to see how their program stands for better preparations. So I think that is sorted. So we shall have our next session that is specifically with Ivan on the 19th of this month. Yeah. So I think that is sorted. Any question before we close off the session? Yes, Amina.
Thank you so much. My question was about they usually refer to Deloitte, Ernst and Young as the big five. Someone was telling us that
Mm.
those big fives do not take any people that have been in the field so long. I understand they want the fresh minds, then train them and then do the auditing for them and all that. How true is that?
Okay, I'll answer you, Amina. I think I'm a live example. Yes, it is true. People say that, and I personally also thought I would not be able to join. one of the big four. But there's what we call experienced hires. When it comes to experienced hires, there are people who are technical in a given field, like myself. So these entities always look out for they always look out for such people to join their teams, and they beef up the teams. So it is possible for you to join the big four even with your experience. uh, when you look at different adverts, fresh students from the university, that is, let me say, those who are finishing this year and those who finished last year, okay, they always go through the window called graduate recruitment. Okay, so those are the foot soldiers. Then when it comes to the experienced hires, they always put up adverts, let me say technical specialist in financial audits and all. So once you see that advert, you qualify. Once you have the qualifications, you are in the same field that these guys want, you can apply for the job. But when you see graduate recruitment, leave that to students who have just finished or 1 year back. Those are the students who go through graduate recruitment window. But for the experienced hires, anyone can be hired by the big four. Let me hope I've been able to answer your question, Amina.
Yes, thank you, Ivan. Any question?
Yeah, I have a question, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to give me the right answer. Right now, I am having a challenge with SCCA. So I don't know if it's SCCA that's giving me that challenge or the university I went to
Hmm.
or even National Council.
Hmm. Patricia, what is the challenge? Patricia, I think I had lost you. Can you hear me now? Someone, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Patricia,
In UK, they
I,
could not give me the exemptions. So
Patricia, I think
yes,
my network is on and off. I lost you along the way. You said you have challenges with your papers. Tell me, please. I had lost you.
yeah, I have a challenge with my papers, particularly the exemptions,
Hmm.
but I am not so sure whether the challenge is with SCCA or the
Hmm.
university I went to.
Hmm.
I applied for my exemptions according to SCCA UK. I
Hmm.
am not eligible to get them.
Okay.
And the reason is that by the time,
Hmm.
the time my course was accredited,
Hmm.
my course was accredited when they had already finished giving exemptions. So when I checked back with the university, the
Hmm.
course was accredited in 2022.
Hmm.
So which technically means that I am supposed to get the exemptions.
When did you finish the course?
I finished it last year.
Okay, when did you
I mean,
start?
I graduated in 2019. By September we were done, but I graduated in 2023.
Yes. Now you
And
are you getting the argument? You finished your course in
yeah, but
2019, right?
no,
Mm.
2022,
You finished in 20. Okay, you started in 20 what? 2019.
19, yeah.
Yes. SCA works in such a way that by the time your intake should be an accredited intake.
But it is actually accredited.
Okay. I'm going to give you an email. Okay. I'm going to give you an email. You're going to send your query to that email in the UK, and then you put me in copy, okay? Trust me, whatever you pick from the SCCA UK regarding exemptions is the final say. And what I can tell you is, when it comes to exemptions, these guys want, if I'm going to enter Chambogo in September 2024, the course should be accredited. If I start in Chambogo in September 2024 and the course gets accredited in 2025, I am not exempted. Do you get it?
I get it, but then now it will not make sense because for example, the BCom students, our course was accredited together with theirs. But for them, they have the exemptions. All of us, we started in 2019, we were accredited in 2022. So, but why is BCom exceptional?
Of course, now those are questions that you can raise to the UK board. I'll give you an email. You send your queries, and whichever response they will give you, that will be final. We have really no say.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, please. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Ivan.
Semwanga, please, you can take us. Okay.
Joining us. I think he can say a word as we are concluding. Augustine. Is he on?
Thank you, other people who were able to attend. Thank you.
Okay.